Powering on. Mic off.
Hello, good morning. I almost thought I wasn't going to make it in time. In my getting ready to get seated for racing, I spilt my coffee all over the side table over there. Ugh. Hopefully that's not foreshadowing of things to come. There might be some background noise. I have a fan right over there blowing on me because it got so toasty in here yesterday while racing. Let's try to combat that a little bit today. Split number 5 is mine today. Yesterday went well. Let's see if I can do that again. .37 degrees track temperature, a little bit of a warmer day. Okay, let's see. My setup is set for 31. So let's go. Alright, I think that should do nicely. Oh, and fuel. That should do. I really need some new gloves. These aren't even racing gloves. These are golf gloves. Last year, I think it was last year, I got a new set of Sparkle gloves for racing on the track. A, I don't want to wear them out because they're not cheap. And B, they come up to here and they're Nomex, and it gets so warm in the summer racing with those things on, so I need something a little lighter. I got the Sim Hound racing shoes, or sim racing shoes. I really like them, so I think I might give their gloves a shot. I think that might be the next thing to try. Oh, that fan is nice. Time to head to track. The first people that came out are just coming out of the last corner now. Ooh, it's a long pit lane. Yeah, here they come.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Thanks, Rob. Did you happen to see what happened at not Zandvoort, sorry, at Zolder a couple races ago? It was a bad server. in case you didn't see it, right from green flag, the row in front of me, and I had titled that stream "Safety Rating and Recovery Race," and right from green flag, the row in front of me, two cars collided, and before I even got to turn 3, I'm like, I think I'm in the wrong server for safety rating and recovery. Like this is a rough server. About 5 laps in, it was in a narrow part of the track with walls really close to the sides, and I was chasing down an Aston and a Ferrari. The Aston went wide, right where the walls start to narrow. That wall pushed him right back into the side of the Ferrari. The Ferrari bounced off the wall, came back onto track, perpendicular to the track, basically sideways right in front of me. I had nowhere to go, and I plowed right to the side of him. Slid off the side, plowed into the Aston that hit him initially, and then we both got hit from behind. And then as I was starting to go again, the car that came by later on and ran into the back of us that were both involved in the accident initially, he started reversing as I was trying to drive away, and he reversed right into me. My car was just absolutely hammered. And then in my struggle to keep the car under control going to the pit lane, I didn't slow down enough apparently and sped into the entrance of the pit lane, so I had a drive-through penalty, and it was an absolute mess. So I fell down to rookies. Yesterday, however, I went from... I need to be a safety rating of 4 to be out of rookies. I fell all the way down to 3.8, I think. As of right now, I'm at 3.95, so I'm 0.05 away. I can easily gain that back in a race as long as I keep it clean. I managed to get a top 10 yesterday here, and I finished 7th, which I think might even be my highest finish yet. So now I'll quit blabbing for my next lap and try and set a proper flying lap, because I've just been talking this whole lap and not really concentrating. Yeah, go. Yeah, it was very rough. We'll treat those first 2 laps as burning off fuel and warming up tires. Now this first flyer, well, second flyer, will be my first actual push lap. I also really hate this track. This track is... The track design just feels so uninspired. This track is smooth as a baby's bottom, however. It is no bumps. I stiffened the suspension about as stiff as it would go, and it handles nice. Okay, 1:37 is my predicted lap time here. I know I got 2 more seconds in the bank on top of that, so... Lots of wheel spin there. Okay, I don't think it's going to happen this lap. Okay, let's bump up that TC a little bit. 'Cause that's fighting me a little. This is Valencia, but not the Valencia street circuit that Formula 1 used to race on. Oops, a little wide. I can't remember the actual name of the track. I have played this track before in an older sim, GTR2. And for some reason I remember liking it back then, but don't know why. This part here is fun. I like this. And the chicane immediately before it, I like that as well. It's pretty fun. When you get it right, that is. Ooh, I thought I was going to get a track limits warning there. I was really wide. I guess it's legal out there. Okay. Good to know. Maybe I can push a little harder through that corner. If I get a decent lap this lap, maybe I'll push and try and take turn 1 in 4th gear. I'll brake a little later, and I'll try taking it in 4th. A little bit of a slow exit out of that one. Well, I said I had 2 seconds. I got a 1.5 seconds in the bag now. Let's see if I can find a little more in this last corner. Missed the apex big time, so not quite. Not a bad improvement. If I'm lucky... no, never mind. I only have enough fuel for 1 more lap. Okay, let's see what we can do with 4th gear. Oh yeah. Totally works. Oh. No, keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. This is my last chance. I don't have enough fuel for 1 more lap after this. Oh, that's wide on 2 corners in a row. I know I've got a little bit more speed to this next left-hander than what I've been doing, so let's see if I can find it this time. Slow in, but found a little bit of that speed coming out, though. I don't think this is going to be a significant improvement, if an improvement at all, by the time I cross the line. I know I can find a little bit in that last corner, because I kind of blew it on my last lap. And I think I can get a little bit more speed through the chicane if I play my cards right. Out of there ever so slightly faster. Not enough to make the difference I need. Missed my apex there again. I think I might need to bump my ABS up a little bit. Not brake bias, ABS. Not enough fuel for another lap, but let's practice this corner in 4th gear, I guess. I think I can make that work in the race. I need to move my braking point earlier for turn 2, though, because I'm overshooting that corner now. Okay, let's pull off before I run out of fuel in front of this guy behind me. Okay, so fuel load. Tire temperatures, or tire pressures, ooh. Tire pressures are still a little high. Let's go down to 25 even there. What am I... Let's go to 24 even there. That one's good. And let's give that one another point too. Fuel. 43 got me to the end yesterday. I'm not going to chance going down to 42. I'm sure it'd be fine though, but this is rookies. I just need to get out of here. You know what? I'm pulling a little more speed on that. Oh man, my qualifying time's not that good. Top 10 might be tough today, but it's only a second and a half lap time wise to the top 10. So, and I know I have at least a second of pace in my back pocket. So electronics, I'll just bump TC and ABS up one notch. Fuel was good. Let's move that brake bias backwards a little bit. I want just a little bit more rotation under braking. And I think that will do. Get a little bit more coffee in me. Let's see the timetables. Let's 133. Okay. I know I've done a 135. I think it was low 135s. And possibly I may have done a couple laps in the 134s. But I'm not certain. Wow, people are really liking that new Ferrari. The grid is full of them. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of the new Ferraris. Who can blame them, though? They do look darn good. I got 3 of them right in front of me. Yeah, it's a good looking car. Okay. Let's not forget to do this. Okay.
Going double file. Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curves.
Don't need to worry too much about position. This is just to have a clean race. I just need 0.05 more safety rating, which is absolutely nothing. I don't even need a completely clean race to achieve that, but I'm going to try and get a completely clean race so I get a little bit of a buffer in iron so I don't fall back down here again.
Green light. Doing okay.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. 3 wide. All clear. Clear on the left.
I think I'm maybe being a little ambitious for a rookie server. I'm getting myself right in the thick of it.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That gold Ferrari looks good.
Car on the right.
Okay, let's back off here. This is trouble. That guy braked big time for that corner. Good thing I backed off in anticipation.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Oh!
Clear on the left. Got some light yellow in the front of the car.
Not much I could have done about that. Yeah, I do need to chill. Got some breathing room now. Couple little bumps. Nothing too much to hurt my chances of getting out of rookies. I just don't really want to push it any further. Let's not miss this apex anymore, because it's kind of critical. It's a really long straightaway. Alright, let's try that fourth gear again. But brake a little earlier, because I'm faster coming out of there and I'm overshooting this corner. Okay, I can brake a little later than that. That was a little cautious. I wouldn't mind the brake bias a little further back still. Oh, he tapped me while I was already sliding. That was scary. I think I can push lots of my braking points a little later. That one in particular. Could have used a bit more tire pressure in the front. Maybe even a little bit more closed brake ducts, actually. Going in a little hot. Too much curb? Well, no. Not bad. I think I could have gone a little faster in there, and if I had turned in ever so slightly later, that would have been perfect. This Aston behind me is speedy. He's kind of reeling me in a little bit. Okay, let's try fourth gear here again. Turning in a bit too early to make it work that way. Got the undercut on him. That worked. Overshot a little bit there, but so did the Porsche in front of me. Don't need second gear there. I can take that in third. Lost some ground because of that. I'm gonna go back to third gear for this corner. Yeah. I feel more confident in third. Okay, top 10 is in order now. For a moment I thought I was braking a bit late, but I think I could have braked later than that even. Okay, third gear through here, third gear. Oh, too much curb, way too much curb. I've got the car so stiffly sprung that I really can't afford to do that there. Got a better apex than the Porsche in front of me. Almost halfway through the race. So far, so good. Turned in a bit late. A little slow through there. This Ferrari behind me is pretty fast, and he's pushing pretty hard. I hope he doesn't try to pull a crazy dive bomb and run into me. So far, he's doing everything pretty tidy and clean, though. He's gonna make a move here, I think. Nope, he's too far back. Okay, I'm gonna dial down my ABS a notch. But I'm gonna bump up my TC a notch. If I could have stuck it, that would have worked. I did kind of figure that Ferrari was going to get past me eventually. Okay, let's bring that TC back down to where it was.
Slow car ahead.
Those two in front of me are flirting with danger. Well, they are racing pretty clean side by side, but rookie servers, I don't know. I don't trust it completely. I mean, heck, it was two cars racing side by side like that in iron that put me back here. I'll just try and be quick on my toes and dive on to the parking lot size runoff areas if I need to. Porsche got on the throttle a little bit before me. Yep. I figured that warning was coming. That was a bit of a block on my part.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That's that Aston that oh, sorry, that's a Porsche. I was gonna say that's that Aston that was reeling me in earlier. But no, that Aston behind me that just caused that crash behind me was the one that was reeling me in earlier. There we go, that's the pace I know I can get through there. A little rough on the exit, so I could have been on the throttle sooner had it not been so rough on the exit, but... Okay, the red Ferrari's running wide. Five minutes left.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Not sure what that car was doing there behind me. So I aborted my turn in just a little bit because I thought he was going to send it up the inside real hard. I don't need the top 10, but I'll happily take it if I can get it. First lap, my goodness, man. Get over it. You're not allowed to chat during the race anyways.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
A little deep there. Supremely missed my breaking point there. Oh, man.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That curb, I tell ya. That was all on me. I lost it all on my own accord. See if I can claw back a couple positions, get back in the top 10. I got 2 laps to do it.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There's one. There's 2. Okay, let's not hit that sausage curb anymore. I got 2 laps to go. Fastest lap of the race, not can't talk. Fastest lap of the race to boot. I'll take it. My fastest lap of the race, to be clear. Missed my breaking point big time for that. Kept it in the lines though, a really early apex, and maybe a bit sloppy, but there's a bit of battling going on ahead of me. Maybe that'll slow them down enough, and maybe I can squeeze out one more position. Oh man, I could have run with so much less fuel. I've got 13 liters left. Oh, easy, easy, easy. A little slow, but safe. There's a couple drive-thrus being dished out, I see, so maybe I'll gain a position with other people getting penalties. Not a bad race. A little aggressive at points, but I'll take it. That was not too shabby. All right, another top 10. And that should... Kaczynski, F. Kaczynski. I want to see what happened to him. Because he's pretty mad about it. Let's see. There was some penalties dished out right at the very end. I want to know, did that push down anyone ahead of me down the leaderboard? Did I maybe... Oh no, this is the final rankings right here. So yeah, top 10. 10th position. My goodness, I'm just going a mile a minute here. I'm just pretty excited about how that race went. Okay, Philip Kaczynski, what happened to you that made you so mad? Where is he? There he is. I saw it. Where'd it go? Kaczynski. Kaczynski? And I kind of want to go back and see how hard I hit that guy on the front straight. I don't think I hit him too hard because he was right beside me. I think it was just a tap and we just continued on. A little aggressive on my part. Okay, very aggressive on my part. But we all got through clean. Alright, watching that funky liveried Aston there. Oh, is that who I think it is? Is that the guy that crashed behind me? It is. He was aggressive. But yeah, that was definitely not his fault. And he took someone else out along with it, though. Right down to last place, but he did claw his way back up to, I assume, around 11th at some point, because he was right behind me. I mean, he qualified pretty close to the top of the field, so he's definitely fast, but definitely had an unfortunate start. But I know for a fact that one of the passes that I saw him try to make behind me was a bit on the egregious side. There's me. There he is reeling me in. I can't remember, did he ever get ahead of me? Still behind me. Oh, he's alongside me there. Yeah, I kind of knew that he was going to gain on me at some point. Ooh, let's smooth that stream out a little bit. Oh yeah, I ran way wide there. Right, I think I remember this. Blew the corner and I just said thank you very much and got it right back. No, I've been getting a lot of those switchbacks. People dive up the inside, overshoot the corner, and just bloop, I'm right back in front of them. I feel like I do see that in racing, in real life, and I've seen some pretty exciting examples. I find it really exciting to see, But I feel like it's happening to me a lot more than I ever see when watching like real life race broadcasts and stuff like that. Probably because people are... Oh, man. What'd you do that for? Okay. I could see why he's so tilted. But he started this. I mean, he should have known that that guy in front of him was going to be going slow. Because I was making the overtake on the inside, and he had nowhere to go, so he kind of had to go slow, and he just plowed right into the back of him. The people that ran into him, I don't know, that was... I could be, but I also feel like I have a lot of times where, like this example here, where he comes up the inside. I feel like, come on, would I have been better to defend? I suppose I could have moved over to defend a little bit, and he wouldn't have even had the opportunity to dive bomb. But because he dive bombed instead of braking a little early and just staying alongside me, I managed to get it back right away. So I feel like I'm seeing them dive bombing. I'm just taking advantage of it and getting that position right back. Because I'm seeing a lot of it. But I don't know. Had I put myself in a position to defend a little bit, would he have just run into me? I don't know. There's a couple times where I know for a fact that if I tried to defend, I would have been run into. Even in this race, I aborted a turn in because I think it might have been that red Ferrari. If my cursor is showing up on screen, it is. I think that red Ferrari there tried to make a pass up on the inside at one point. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I should try defending a little bit more. That's something I don't really do in real life ever, so this is kind of new to me because I'm so slow. I'm usually at the back of the pack in real life. I want to go back and look at the race start. For me, I want to see... how hard did I hit that guy? Should be... Yeah, there's me right there. Let's go a little slow-mo. Yeah, I guess I am being less predictable out there. Yeah, I should not have done that. That was stupid of me. I thought... I was leaving room for the Porsche. But I left... I could fit a whole nother car between us, honestly. So I didn't need to hit him. Nothing came of it, luckily. And then this was a little bit chaotic. I was amazed that I made it through here, mostly untouched. I had a moment where I was 3 wide, 2 cars on the inside of me. They bumped into each other, so they ended up sliding outwards into me. I think that was on the next, not this next left-hander, but the one right after. Sorry, we're already past that left-hander. So the next left-hand corner coming up here, I think, or maybe it was a lap later. Yeah, it was here. Could have been worse. That was the last of the big instance for the race. A couple moments where I could have just drove cleaner and not like the freaking sausage curb. I think I hit twice this race. Okay, let's see. Am I out of rookies again? I sure hope so. That race wasn't particularly dirty. I didn't need much of an increase. And then, after I look at that, I better go walk the dogs and get ready for work because I got a big day ahead of me. And if I'm out of rookies, I guess I am going to do this race again in iron. on Saturday. Because this whole week is pretty busy for me. Ooh, I'm not at a rookies. I went back down a little bit. That sucks. Okay, a little rough, I guess. I got hit pretty hard with. Maybe it was. Well, I had more track cut warnings than that yesterday. I don't know. I feel like this race wasn't that dirty. Okay, well, I guess I'm still in rookies. I'm actually deeper into rookies than I was 2 races ago. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, it's all learning. It was a fun race. I got a top 10. And, yeah, I should have chilled a little bit. It was pretty rough on the start of the race. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. I will be streaming again on Saturday, I suppose. Alright, thanks again. Catch you later.